cities, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and the Link. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration. Senior Day. It's the Utah State Aggies and the Temple Owls. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe down on the sidelines, and Holly, a little familiarity in this one.
Guys, checking in with Temple's head coach before the game. He loves how his team has come out and dominated in the conference so far this season, but he understands the road gets even harder now. He's talked to his team about getting off to a fast start, that's important to set the tone here today. They want to keep that undefeated streak alive in conference play, but it all begins right now. We'll see if they can do it against a very tough opponent. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. Utah State lined up, ready to deliver the opening kickoff. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. So the Temple Owls will go to work first. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time out.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell that he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know that, and I know he's looking that way. So.
Snags it, and he's open. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Got it, looking for a first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Owls will snap it on 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. The short hands, it's Clark. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Wide receiver going in motion. The option look. He'll keep it on 2nd down. There's a little room there. 10. Touchdown, Temple. Rolled his way into the end zone.
And you knew his legs were a weapon, and he shows it to you right there, running it into the end zone. And this offense, man, they are a good offense, and they are in a good rhythm early in this football.
Looking for a man. It's Hillstead. He's going to go for a big one. They went for it all on 1st down. Didn't connect, but it gave the D something to think about.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him, just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Gets the back moving. 2nd and 10. He'll throw again. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Pulls it in. It's Johnson. It's a running room. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Utah State up-tempo. They'll send the back in motion. Back to pass. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Looking for more room. Touchdown, Owl. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Utah State sending its offense back onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Grabbed behind the line. It's Garcia. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Fires on the run. He's got it on the left. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. You get a play like that and you feel like you can go in and finish the deal. It'll be 1st and 10 from just inside the 50. Looking to throw, it's Hillstead. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Makes a grab and room to run. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
Yeah, and way to be creative. Way to get the ball in the perimeter really quickly. Get some speed outside. All you got to do is secure that edge, and you're just trying to get that first down. Nice job. Nice play call by the offense.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Motion from the wide receiver. Calls his own number. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
They're going to run it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Offenses know and work on it all week. 3rd downs. We got to be really, really good. This offense not good on this 3rd down. It could come back to bite them.
Complete to the right. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Owls will snap it on 1st and 10. Flips it out in the flat. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Nowhere to go. Same song, 2nd verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. They'll snap it from the 28, in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. He'll try to get to the marker himself. He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it up to 12.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the 1st down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Trying to impose their will with the run. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. Temple lines up quickly. They'll try to get it in with the run. Stopped in his tracks, and they'll have to try it again. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Into the end zone. Touchdown Owls. Right on the money, and he makes the... Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll pull it down and run. There he goes. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. The Owls in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll move the tight end. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass D. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
The option, the keeper. At the 35, he's loose. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. This Temple offense putting together a nice drive. Tight end now in motion. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Looks as if we have an injured player for the Aggies on the field. So now it's 2nd and long. Pulls it on the option. Could be an alley. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the 1st.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Got his man on the outside. And he cruises his way to the house. Who gives a hoot? Send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air, it's Hillstead. Bought a little time, lets it go. And the throw out to the sideline, good, just a few yards. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And good use of the hands from the defense to deflect the pass on 3rd down. You Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Makes a move. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. The Owl offense is out there to get this drive underway. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
On the move. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, this quarterback has had a lot of success burning this defense with his legs. That time, though, there was nowhere to go. Give the defense credit. They won their one-on-ones up front. Tremendous speed getting to him and bringing him down for a TFL.
Motion from the wideout. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. Looks as if we have an injured player for the Aggies on the field. This is hardly a surprise. After converting their first 2 4th down attempts, they'll try it again. And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Running inside. It's Jacobs. Gets away from one, finds room. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to pass. It's Hillstead. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. There's a crease. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. And the Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. Fights off a defender. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. He's looking to pass. Looking for the goal line. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. 2nd and goal for the offense. Running play to the left, looking for the end zone here. And keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smith. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He'll toss it. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. He's going to run it. And maybe they've tried to spy on the quarterback, but it just hasn't worked. Another 1st down. He just keeps gashing them with his feet. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the back. Wants to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Clark. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Breaks into the open. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening.
Well, there's a lot of different ways you can find explosive plays throwing the football, and one of them is just getting this guy the ball out of the backfield. He's got a very unique skill set, really soft hands, and he's a good route runner as well. And that was a critical 3rd down, pitch and catch explosive play for the offense.
Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throws toward the end zone. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Moving out to the right. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Really nice 3rd down sub-defense there at that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Utah State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They come into this 3rd quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be 1 drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm, and so far here's...
And he's still, oh my goodness, he's still moving.
Really nice resiliency by the running back. Sometimes you just got to be able to turn the page, right? You have a tackle for loss the previous play, they give it right back to you, and you make the defense pay. Good vision, good athleticism picking up that first. Why not give it to him again?
And the defense snows him under after a very short game. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to throw, it's Hillstead. It's complete to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They can really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. The run inside. It's Jacobs. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. Trying to keep the drive alive. Takes the ball inside the 30-yard line. It'll be enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 29. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
And we were talking about it at half, guys. Like, how are they going to crack this puzzle, right? This defense so elite in the first half. Second half, they come out. They're trying to throw the football, man. I just don't know where the weaknesses are. They're going to have to keep working and keep trying to make that big play and stay aggressive. But so far, on every level of this defense, they've been dominant.
Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. They'll try to run for it. That ought to be enough for a Utah State first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. On the option. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And I'm not going to say this one's over, man, but once you start to get in the third quarter and you've built this big of a deficit, every possession means so much, and you can't give them away, and they do. And they give it away with the fumble, and now they're going to really need this defense to bail them out, to make some plays, to force a turnover, maybe even score because they've built a good deficit.
At the line of scrimmage, but they won't snap it here. They're going to use the timeout instead. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Might have a chance. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Running inside, it's Smith. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring it. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw, it's Hillstead. Quickly out to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Looking for a big play. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. Now on the return. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. The Owls offense comes out ready to go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Keeps it on 1st down. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside at wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And again, finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick them up, but they didn't block the most important guy.
It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Trying play action. Fires to the middle. And they're not on the same page there.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Utah State comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Hillstead. Fires to the big fella. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. And the Aggies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Pressure coming. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
And the defense loves being in this type of situation, right? You've got a big lead. It's in the 4th quarter. You know the opponent's going to be throwing the football, so you get your best pass rushers coming off the edge, using that speed, dipping and ripping, getting to the quarterback.
He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of. Makes the grab in their space. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
And I love the idea of getting this guy screen throws because of his ability after the catch. So nice job getting downfield, getting a hat-on-hat, and giving him a tunnel to run through.
They'll move the wide receiver. The keeper on the option. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understanding, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's got him in the flat. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Owls! And they take it in for 6 more points. The lead keeps growing, and so do the Utah State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. To throw, it's Hillstead. Looking for a deep man. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
Caught over the middle. It's Chase.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
Smith takes the handoff. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Off play action. Bringing the heat. He'll get rid of it. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. He might want another play. They're throwing for it on 4th down. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, the inside give. Picks up the 1st down. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And the Owls have their offense in high gear. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smith. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. The Owls kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22. 3rd and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? Looks as if he's going to run it. Ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And, man, that is exactly what you want to do. When the quarterback runs the football, you want to be physical. You want him to feel you. You want to make sure you land on top of him, hit him hard. This defense, very physical. Get the football out.
Caught, and he's got room. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. The run inside. It's a fumble on the play. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
Nice heads-up play by the defense to jump on that ball after it got popped out.
And the Owls have a chance to make that turnover pay off as they come to the line. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Turning it on! And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense?
First snap of this drive comes from the 32. On the draw, it's Jacobs. Makes it past the marker. Maybe some room here. The 20. Past the 10. And he crosses the goal line. The Temple offense heads out to start this drive. Boy, they have delighted these home fans here by putting this game in a hammerlock, David.
Yeah, this crowd's been jacked up. They've been excited. Now they get to breathe a little bit, Palmer. Nice lead. This offense needs to go out and protect it.
Yeah, they've been the more physical team all game long. So let's just run the ball. Let's just ice this football game and take the W into the locker room.
Running game got it done on the last play. Now it's 1st down. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Hands it off on the counter. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. And now on 2nd down for this offense. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This